Hello and welcome. Greetings to a Mindful Monday. So, for those of you who are listening, just a word. This is the last Mindful Monday that we'll be regularly posting just out on Instagram and wherever. As you may know, in December, we launched the Hidden Pearl Studio. And so, with that, the Mindful Mondays are going to be moving over to the Hidden Pearl Studio. Excuse me. And then with that, I'll still do the Mindful Minute. We're going to pump that out on Fridays or keep trying to. So just to give you a little flavor. But if you're enjoying what we're doing, there are a bunch of discount codes down below for signing up. I know you get a month free. You get a 7-day free trial. And then folks within the first 100 of signing up get some grandfather, grandmother kind of rates and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, Emma's dealing with all that. So sorry for the commercial up front, but just do appreciate people and the feedback and that. And we've really enjoyed reaching out to people with this. So love to have as many of you as are interested. Follow us over to the Hidden Pearl Studio, where you'll find a lot more resources on movement, meditation, and mindfulness. And so that's what we're working on. So anyway, with that, let's breathe together. So let's take our 4 breaths. I just invite you to get seated in any way which is comfortable for you and your body. So all good. Typically relaxed but slightly alert, so you're kind of paying attention and not totally falling asleep. Sometimes the night meditations are great though. So if you're listening to this at night, laying in bed and going to knock off, I hope it goes well. So it's all good. All right. Anyway, so with that, we are going to inhale through the nose. Nice, big, full, and deep. Again, through the chest cavity, down in the belly a little bit, and just with a little bit of a hold at the top, and then exhaling out through the mouth a little bit loud. I should kind of hear your breath as it exhales, and so we're just kind of releasing. If you want to be thinking about something, I like to inhale with something and exhale with something else. So today we're talking about what season am I in? And so we're going to talk a little bit about gardening. Pretty exciting, I bet, huh? Anyway, so if you want to think about inhaling in, let's go life and exhale out growth. Inhale life, exhale out growth. So here we go. So we're going to inhale. So we're inhaling through the nose. Life, exhale out growth. Excellent. Here we go. Inhale in life. Exhale out growth. With each breath, just get a little bit more comfortable, a little bit more relaxed. Try to loosen up the muscles, let your body go. Inhale in life. Exhale out growth. One more. Inhale in life. Exhale out growth. All right. So just invite you again to settle in. Work back to your normal breath. And we'll just take a little bit of a scan, kind of checking in with ourselves. And again, this is kind of part of that meditation process. Just a reminder, meditation is all about just paying attention to whatever it is that you're focusing on and just knowing it, just being aware of that and doing it without judgment. Okay, so I'm going to just invite you to find something that you want to focus on. Often we use our breath, but it could be a repetitive sound in your space, could be a body part, a sensation as you breathe, whatever it is for you, just something that you can kind of train your mind to kind of focus on as you're going. And we don't have to block out a bunch of thoughts. It's okay. We just don't want to get pulled into them, because you are not going to block out everything. So as stuff comes in, acknowledge, thank you, and let it go. So with that, let's take a few breaths. So just check, let's do the body. So just start at the top of your head and just scan down, back of the head, through the face, relax your facial muscles. It's amazing how much we squeeze, bite, clamp, frown, grin, all that stuff. So just kind of release the old muscles in the face, back of the neck, shoulders, shoulder blades, chest, ribs, hips, lower back, buttocks, thighs, hammies, knees, shins, calves, feet. So just almost like a light starts at the top of your head and just slowly works its way down. And as the light passes over, just imagine it kind of rinsing out any toxins, anything that's being held, any tightness, and just let it work its way down. And then as it goes out the feet, whoosh, just let it go. Mother Earth's got you. She will take it and transform it, so it's all good. Let all that negative energy, whatever, just let it go. And then just check in energetically with yourself, kind of what you're bringing into the space. And again, no right or wrong here. We've all had different days. We've all had different life experiences, all that kind of stuff. So just, if there are things, though, that are really weighing on you, and if you're able to just set some things down for these few moments, just a reminder, nowhere to go, nowhere to be, nothing to do, just breathing. Excellent. All right, then we're going to take 4 box breaths, triangles, as you guys know. So we're going to breathe in on 6, hold for 8, and exhale for 8, and then we'll repeat, okay? And again, if you want to think of something to inhale on and hold and exhale, that's great. Again, we were using life and growth. I'll let you do that. I will do the counting for you. So we're inhaling, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, life, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale, growth, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more. Inhale, life, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale, growth, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Oh, very nicely done. So just settle back in. Let your body just, now you're kind of relaxed. Let all those things just keep draining. Once you got that lower thing going, just let everything keep rolling out. Feel your feet grounded on the earth, if that's where they are. Feel your hips on the cushion or in the chair. Just really engage your body and just feel it, be there present with it. Notice the air coming in. Filling your lungs, how your chest expands. Exhaling out. So I'm going to read a little poem or a quote kind of thing, and then just kind of chat about that for a little bit, and just invite you. We'll do a little bit of meditation on it later, but for what that's worth. So this was a quote that I found, and I can't find who said it, so my apologies for that. Something I diced up before, and I looked for it, and I couldn't find it. But anyway, the quote says, "Remember that every season is not a growing season. Every season is not harvest season. There are seasons of watering, seasons of planting, seasons of pulling up weeds, and seasons of fertilizing the ground. These are all important seasons, so honor where you are and soak up everything this season has to offer." Honor where you are and soak up everything this season has to offer. So just in this kind of, I guess it's gardening, or it could be other, but thinking about what season we're in. So I just turned 65 last week. And I've certainly noticed over the years as the seasons change, and we all go through that. You don't always appreciate the season when you're in it, especially I think when you're a bit younger. But as you go through and you look back, you can see those seasons. So, You got your high school seasons and your early family seasons or whatever, and then you got your college or whatever life experience season, and first jobs, maybe first partnership, first kids, early kids, middle kids, and then your kids are in high school, and then they're off to college, and then they're off. So there's all kinds of stuff, and then you start thinking about what I got left. And so anyway, so those seasons all kind of come and go, and I'm grateful for each one of them, and just trying to make the most of the season that I'm in right now. Really just, and the key, I think, just being grounded in gratitude for everything, really. Waking up every day and just trying to be based in kindness. Those two things have really set a foundation for me. So anyway, but I wanted to talk a little bit. So, when we garden, first things we got to do is prep the soil. So if you want to just kind of keep breathing, I'll keep chatting. And this is a little bit of a talk, but we'll see how it goes. So anyway, prepping the soil means you got to till it, pull the weeds, maybe fertilizer. And so really a lot of the prep for us, and I'm thinking about mindfulness and meditation, is we got to review kind of what our old habits were and are, and maybe nix some of that stuff. So that's kind of part of it. And then the fertilizer maybe is kind of the new practices. So whatever it is that you're thinking about. And then, of course, once the ground is kind of prepped, we've got to plant some seeds. And so that really gets to be, what is it that you want to grow in your life? And that's an ever-evolving question. So if you don't know the exact answer to it, don't worry about it. There's a few things you're interested in. You might think about it as, who is it that I really want to be? I mean, as a person, and if you think about that, and then think about what things does that person do on a daily basis to be whoever they are. So that's at least a little breakdown. So, but just remember that small things turn into big things. And so you got to plant some seeds, and it's thinking about whatever the very first step is toward whatever that is that you want to grow, and taking that very first step, however small, doesn't matter, and just trying to do that. So that's planting the seeds. And then you got to protect the crop. So you got the seeds in, and you're doing some things. So you got to water the new plants, and then pull weeds and keep the birds and animals away. So that's all good. So that's really sustaining your practice. So developing those new habits and being as successful in those as you can with a lot of love and grace, because it's hard changing. And then avoiding things that lead you away from what you're trying to grow. So being careful about that. So avoiding some of those setbacks. And then I added in here just this notion about patience. So you got to let things grow, give it time, trust that the sun and the rain and the soil and the seeds will do their job. So patience with ourselves, with this new crop, your new habits, and just trust in the process as you're going through, and being patient, because a lot of those things don't show up overnight, right? We don't have a time-lapse photographer for us. So anyway, and then some perseverance. So with patience, then you got to kind of stay with it. So have faith in your seeds, have faith in your practice, and stay with it. And then the harvest. And so this is really what I wanted to kind of focus on. With plants, if you're harvesting, flowers or corn or whatever, pumpkins, there's actually a time that you go out and you snip it. And I guess what I wanted to suggest is that the harvest for us is really the practice itself. The entire gardening process changes a person. I mean, literally. And I think if you think about gardening in a metaphor for mindfulness and meditation, it's the same thing. It's the daily practice that slowly transforms us. And so therein is the harvest. And I guess in my life, I've certainly had some wisdom bestowed upon me, and I hope I picked up a few things. But it's not like you just arrive one day and you're like all enlightened. The Buddha, I guess, did that, and some other folks. Don't know that's going to happen for me, but I'm okay with that. Because the way in which my practice sustains me and has changed me, helped me evolve and accept the seasons of life, it's been pretty good. So that's my thoughts on that. So you might think about what season your life is in, and where you might be going, and then just trust your practice, and doesn't all happen at once. So here's from the garden, wishing you the very best in whatever season you're in, and offering you a lot of love, grace, patience, joy, and kindness. Take care.